Hello, my name is Mr. John Ford, and do you know something? You gotta think really sometimes some people are really, really kind, just like Dr. Peter Clough, and so are everyone in Solford Royal. I saw some triage nurses, in fact, I've seen them twice, and do you know something? They've both been very, very kind. They're going to say, why are you thinking that when you say something in a hospital? But remember, they've been kind because they're thinking of me more, than the job. They've been so helpful and kind. But this way, let me explain. I've got an illness which I've got, right? Which I think is non-epileptic, but it could be complex partial because Dr. Clough is a German doctor, right? I think it's non-epileptic, but anyway, he's a very, 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 very good consultant. And so the triage nurses are very, very good. Now you've got to think that I've been once and said something really bad, but remember I did bang my head, so you could say I was in a bad mood anyway. There's a second time where he was kind. You think Dr. Clough is such a brilliant consultant. Now, really, I was wrong, because the reason why I owe these ladies an apology, by the way, is because everyone in Solford Roal is good. Not just one person, but everyone. Now, why are they good, you're going to say? Why are you saying they're good when you said they wasn't before? But remember, I did bang my head. And remember, Solford Roal is nothing like the other hospitals. It's a brilliant, brilliant hospital. Very kind of considerate. But you know something? People go wrong. But you remember, I've had sore heads twice. So you got to think, why am I doing this? Why was I saying something about triage nurses? But remember, I had a sore head. I was just upset. Anyway, so the thing is, right, you got to work out. Dr. Clough was so genuine and kind, just like these triage nurses. They wanted to see how I'd react. So really, they asked me to hold a cup. When Dr. Clough said something to me about Dr. Hackett, I came round like that, dead quick. And really, holding that cup, what they gave me, my epilepsy might have stopped. Because Dr. Clough, he's tried similar things. Right, for instance, when he was talking about Dr. Hackett, I snapped out of my attack straight away. He was very, very kind and very, very considerate. He knew what to do. Remember, these triage nurses are clever and kind. And in fact, they all are. Hope Hospital is a wonderful hospital. I said some things to him when I was in hospital, which is inconsiderate. Listen, all that. Listen, Solford Roal and the triage nurses are brilliant. You gotta think I've not got a sore head now, but I did then. You could say I was in a bad mood, so it's not gonna do me no favours. Like when they probably put people near me, in fact, to see how I'd react, is because probably they wanted to help me and see if they could snap me out of an attack. But remember, really, it was so kind of considerate. You think, right, if someone's going to help you, how are they going to help you come out of attack? Dr. Clough did by mentioning Dr. Hackett, and he found out my illness. The nice triage nurses on both occasions have said nice things. Yeah, really, to tell the truth, it's been a bit unfortunate. I've said things really, a bit inconsiderate, not fair. But remember, Solford Roal is the best, even the triage nurses. And you may see my eyes going down at the moment, right? So I'm going to probably get some sleep, right? Probably. But might get some food first because I need to get something to eat. Because maybe that's what's me as well, right? You gotta think wise. Health is more important. Remember, let's see the time. Yep, it's flipping heck. It's isn't it? It's 20 to 8. You think, I haven't had much to eat today anyway, so I think of health. Health comes first. Like these kind TREARGE nurses on both occasions been kind and considerate. The thing is, people don't realise how kind they are. I was only in a bad mood because I'd hurt my head. And really all they was doing was helping me. Very kind and considerate. They've trying to bring me out of an attack or seeing how I'd react. And it was very, very kind and courteous on both occasions. I may have said some things which wasn't really allocated and thinking about you go, remember they had a sore head. Like you think, my eyes do look bad, don't they? So maybe I should, just really see if we can order some food. Right? Yeah. Because if I go out, it could be poorly. But anyway, forget that. We don't discuss me, we don't connect about energy. Remember what happens. But I will tell you one thing. One thing only. Never judge a book by its cover. People in Solford Roal are genuinely nice people, even triage nurses. And what you got to do is realise, and they're to help you. So I'd probably order some food. But anyway, you think people out there, remember, Solford Roal is the best hospital. They're there to help you and the triage nurses, and they're kind. You may say they're not when you bang your head and a bit annoyed. But remember, that's because you banged your head. When you're normal, like I am now, I'm not in pain, and this and the other, you can talk and be sensible and realise they're there to help you and so kind and considerate. You know what I mean? The thing is, people don't realise that. They're only trying to see how you'd react and try to make you come out of the situation you're in. And people are really daft. Well, I was daft, put it that way. I said some pathetic things, which wasn't really allocated. You see, I banged my head just in a bad mood. So really, well, mainly in a bad mood with other places. The other places, your Hope Hospital is a genuine, kind hospital. The other hospitals, whatever. I know I'm safe with Solford Roal and the triage nurses, yeah. They're very kind and considerate. See, I always told you Solford Roal is the best hospital and the triage nurses. So really, you get some hospitals, might try stunts, they even may not. They might, even them may not. Maybe I should judge and read the book before I look at the cover. Get the drift? So maybe none of them have got an at fault. You think about it, you'll be clever. But then again, one did say go in there, which was a mental health unit, but you can't blame me for saying what I said. But anyway, if I would have gone to my own free will, I would have been locked up. But anyway, I was a bit wise. But Solford Roal, honest, outstanding, and then triage nurses, outstanding. But what you got to realise is one thing. Well, as you can see, with my eyes, maybe it's best to stay in. Right? Fact is fact. It's logical and sensible. But what you got to remember is one thing. Common sense. Common sense tells you that really Solford Roal is the best hospital. They only want to help you. That's why they probably put them. In fact, twice they put babies in. But they said don't disturb the patients, right? But maybe that's to try and help me come out of my attack. You see how kind they are? See? The thing is, people don't realise that. How people can be made better. Dr. Clough did it when he mentioned Dr. Hackett. He snapped me out of it. So you think, how kind is he? So that must mean the triage nurses were kind. They was only helping me. I may say there's a couple of things, but I was in pain. So really, remember, people out there, never judge a book by its cover. Solford Roal is really, really kind. And only there to help you. They might try different methods, but at least Dr. Clough conquered my problem. It was just epilepsy, not psychiatric, and also, guess what? He only deals with epilepsy. That's how I found out my illness. And then nice TREARGE nurses on both occasions have said nice things and tried to help me. Like I said, read the book, don't just look at the cover. Anyway, you take care, people out there. Just remember, make sure you get the true facts before you judge, because on both occasions, and TREARGE nurses have been kind and considerate, just trying to help me with, obviously, they're not as daft as what they look. They look that good and kind, and they're helpful as well and qualified. So remember, people out there, remember, now I haven't got a bad head, and it's not so I'm not in pain. You gotta be helpful, kind, and polite. That's why I'm making this now. Just to I've not got a bad head. And you are all kind at Solford, Roal. I just thought I'd let you know. Kind and considerate. Just I'm just making sure people know that, because you're the best hospital in Manchester, and really, don't play no stunts, and you're kind and perfect. Look, you just want me to come out of that attack. That's how kind you were. Very, very kind and genuine. And that's why you probably put them babies in there. When he said, don't disturb the patients. Just want me to come round out of the attack. He was caring about me. Why don't you, it's so kind and considerate. And people don't realise this. If you try and make me come up with an attack, you're really, really genuine, perfect, and really solving my illness, which, well, in my theory, it's non-epileptic attacks. Peter Clough said it's a complex partial, but we never know. Could be both. Could be just like Dr. Peter Clough, because he's qualified, you're qualified. Like I said, you're very nice and considerate people, but now I haven't got a sore head, I can think properly. In fact, the good thing is, my memory's clear. I even remembered today a lot of things I had to do. I'm in a good mood. I just want to apologise to you for things I said. Really, I haven't got a bad head now, which I did have. But remember, people out there, read the book, don't just look at the cover. Remember the situation, people are there to help you at Solford Roal, and they're genuine, kind and considerate. Remember, one person, I know it's Peter Clough, but you're clever as well, TREARGE nurses, and helpful and kind, all of you, not just one, all of you. You may say, why is this? Why am I saying this? Well, think about it. Peter Clough did it by bringing Dr. Hackett. I snapped out of my attack. Same way, you was trying to help me. And that's why you deserve credit for all the things you do at Solford Roal, because you're kind, perfect, and intellectual. And you're very, very perfect people. And really, people should respect you. And really, because I had a sore head, I didn't say much on both occasions when I went there. But, I do apologise. But then again, people should know how good your hospital is, how qualified and kind you are. So I just thought I'd make this for them, and to say how good you are, TREARGE nurses, who really, I may have said things because I had a sore head. Anyway, forget all this. I just thought I'd let the people know how good and kind your hospital is. Anyway, I'm going to order something to eat. Take care. Good luck and good karma to the nice people. And good luck to you at Solford Roal, all of you. You're all nice people, even the TREARGE nurses, who's trying to make me come out of my attack. That's how kind you are. And I really give you credit for what you did. And you're perfect people, TREARGE nurses. We may have said some bad things about, but I did have a sore head on both occasions. So you take care, people out there. Remember, always go to Solford Roal. My eyes a bit, see that eye there? Bit down, so maybe I should order food. Anyway, you take care. Good luck and good character and nice people. And my name's Mr. Joe Foden. Take care. Good luck and good karma to all of you. And who's good that is. Just like the people at Solford Royal. TREARGE nurses as well. You take care. Get back to you next time. Good luck and good karma. Take care. Bye for now.